So MBS thinks the new Europe will be the Middle East. Anyway, forget about what he's saying, but listen to this, what he has to say. But I'm like, take that, Muslims. I don't know. This I find some joy in that.
Yeah, I can.
But knowing what you have said, that this guy is still a monster, though, we cannot forget
Yes.
that. We cannot make light of the situation. So have a listen to what he has to say. The Middle East, or Islam, not the Middle East, Islam is going down. Girl, look at this.
أنا أعتقد إنه أوروبا الجديدة هي الشرق الأوسط.
Look how happy they are.
المملكة العربية السعودية في ال5 سنوات القادمة سوف تكون مختلفة تماما. البحرين سوف تكون مختلفة تماما. الكويت، حتى قطر على خلافنا معاهم لديهم اقتصاد قوي سوف تكون مختلفة تماما بعد 5 سنوات. الإمارات، عمان، لبنان، الأردن، مصر، العراق والفرص التي لديها. إذا نجحت القادمة سوف تلتحق فينا دول أكثر، وسوف تكون النهضة القادمة في العالم في 30 سنة القادمة.
No mention of poor Pakistan. We Pakistanis are not good enough to join the club. Did he say Iran?
No, he would not say Iran. He would.
He would not.
This whole thing is. He's saying this because of Iran. This whole thing is because of Iran. But I'll explain it. Yeah. Okay.
في الشرق الأوسط إن شاء الله. هذه حرب السعوديين. هذه حربي اللي يأخذها شخصيا، ولا أريد أن أفارق الحياة إلا وأرى الشرق الأوسط في مقدمة مصاف في العالم، وأعتقد أن هذا الهدف سوف يتحقق 100%.
الله يعطيك طول العمر يا سيدي. Look at this shit.
They have to clap. They have to stand because otherwise they'll disappear. But look at the standing ovation he's getting. Look at this. Everyone's standing up, sucking up to him. Everyone stood up. I mean, how does it feel? Like he's our age. He's literally our age, and look at him.
Yeah. Okay. Let me be honest here. Okay.
Okay.
This even though so this guy is a fucking monster, and nobody here needs to forget that this guy is responsible for the greatest humanitarian crisis in our lifetime. Okay. However, it would be that should never be forgotten, and I shouldn't say however because it doesn't contradict that. Okay, so forget that I said however. At the same time, it's unfortunate that he might not be successful at what he just mentioned. Okay, because as he's a force for evil, but if he is actually successful at what he's claiming that he's trying to do, that would be an improvement to the world. Okay. And by the way, this whole allyship is happening because of how scared all of these people are from Iran. So they have managed to bring the whole Middle East together in unity against Iran, including Israel, even as that's how crazy this whole Iran is as a menace in the Middle East. But beside that, the problem is that I do hope that he manages to do what he thinks he's going to do. But they have had such a bad track record at managing stuff. Like for them to be successful, they need to really change. They throw money at things without doing proper studies, without actually analyzing whether it's going to have that effect. They have such pie in the sky dreams. Have you seen the project The Line?
No.
You have not? Okay. These people are throwing what some people are saying is $1 trillion to a project that if it fails, not only will it not bring Saudi Arabia to modernity as to the next Europe, it will bankrupt the entire goddamn country. Okay. Let me show you what you have to. You are going to. Yeah, you are going. Your mind is going to explode. Okay, when you see.
Does that include like modernizing Saudi Arabia and creating the new city Neom and all that? Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, the Neom project. Okay, you think that was big? Okay. Look at this. Okay. This is a literal city.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I heard about it. Yes.
That is a line.
Yeah, the whole line. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is insane. This is insane. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but it is very possible, maybe it works, but if it's very possible that this is going to be a major gamble that is going to fail. And if it fails, they are spending so much money. They are gambling so much money with this. And it's even if it succeeds, they were lucky, because this is so much gambling with so
I
much.
saw it. I saw it a while ago, and I was like, to me, it didn't make any sense. It's not like modernizing Singapore city or something, you know, like turning it into a smart city. This is like, so I saw that, but I saw that as like as if a rich guy has got a new toy or something. That's what these are the vibes it gives you.
They are okay. So what I imagine is happening, and guys in the live chat, you could tell me if you think this is what you imagine as well. Okay, what I think is that they have so much money, okay, and they're like, oh my god, we're gonna one day lose all our. Yeah, but we are going to lose our money one day, because gas and oil is not going to be the future. And if gas and oil is not the future, Saudi Arabia is going to go bankrupt really fast. So we need to figure out what to do. Okay. And they have like they draw some, they like have this childish ideas of like, what if we do this? Right. But they're surrounded by people who will make millions and millions of millions if they say yes to this. Right. Because if the people around you, okay, say no to your idea, they're going to get paid. They're not going to get paid. No, it's not going to be this. It's not like they're going to. No, it's not like they're going to get their heads cut off or something. But you have bankers and project managers, okay, that even if this project fails, like I'm going to make it $200 million. This guy is going to make $100 million. That guy is going to make $50 million. Why should I say that your project is stupid when we're all going to make? He's the one who's going to get
logic behind it, Armin? But why the line? Why does it have? Why do they have to build a city in a linear manner? I mean, why not that? You've got this huge coastline. Why can't you make a traditional city around there?
It makes more sense not to do the line, because usually when you build a city, you build certain infrastructure, and then you could expand when the city itself will generate the revenue for it to expand in all directions.
Yes, in all
right.
directions,
Yeah. So because if you build the line, you're not going to have the city to function itself so that it makes the revenue to expand the city. You have to build the whole goddamn thing right from the beginning, right? So that's why it doesn't make any sense, and it can expand in all directions. Okay. And by the way, this is horrible for wildlife, because animals can't pass through this thing, and the whole thing is a goddamn mirror.
Bridges underneath it.
No, they didn't. Okay, they're not. Okay, it actually goes right through. Okay, but right, the plans they're right now, the blueprint that they're showing you, there's no such thing. Okay,
really?
And the whole thing, yes,
everyone does it. Like even when you make a normal highway.
I know
they make these little passages for animals.
I know that people discuss that. They are not doing that. They are not doing the responsible thing. Okay, that is supposed to be for animals. They're actually destroying animal habitation.
But I mean, you would imagine that obviously these are not Saudis. These would be Western engineers and architects. Why would they not take care of it?
Because they get paid if they say yes. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. By the way, the whole thing is a giant mirror, so everything on both sides of this is going to melt from heat. I don't know. Like this whole thing is a giant mirror.
Well, I'm not going to make the engineering claims. Like I would imagine that, of course, they would work something out. They would know.
Well, the engineers are saying this is insane.
Oh, like, okay, that's it.
Yeah, there's like a lot of engineers videos of like, what are you doing? Okay, I don't know, but there's some people who are praising it as well. But there's some, it's like, okay, here, look at this.
How stupid would it be? What if you live from this side to the other? What's the point of a mirror? Why?
I don't know.
I was thinking, why not? Is that a video game? What is it? Like, why? I just don't understand. What's the point of it?
I don't know.
What's the freaking point of it?
I was wondering, why not make it solar panels? Like, why is it a mirror? How do you clean this mirror?
Yeah, who's gonna imagine? Oh, you know what would be a booming business there? Being a window washer. Imagine that, like a big wipeout.
Look how large the thing is. The entire thing is a giant city, and it goes in line like that. By the way, look, they started already. They're like they have started it. This is it. They started it. So they're going with it.
I think it sounds very stupid.
Yeah.
So what if you're on the you live and work on the opposite side of the city?
By the way, again, I'm hoping this actually works, okay? Because unlike I hate MBS, okay, but I don't hate Saudi Arabia, okay. I want Saudi Arabia to succeed. I want Saudi people to prosper, okay. I want the economy there to So I'm hoping this works. But honestly, if it does work, they somehow it was a major gamble that should have been made with all that money, because because we don't have any precedent. Okay, because we have seen the models that work. If you make a giant project of something that has never been tried, it's very likely that it's going to completely fail, especially with Saudi Arabia, who has started so many other major projects that are now dead. Go look at the history of Saudi Arabia, okay?
Failed projects,
So many failed projects that they threw millions and billions
but it doesn't
of dollars.
it doesn't even seem like out of necessity. It doesn't even seem, it just looks like a rich king with a lot of money said, you know what? Like he's got his courtiers, and he said, you know what? I want to do this. I want to build the tallest skyscraper in the world. Okay, tallest skyscraper in the world. Okay, that's okay. You can have that kind, because it's not. Yes, it's unprecedented. It would be unprecedented because obviously it's the tallest, but still, there's a tradition for it. But to come up with give me a new idea of building a new city, for a city, and then someone would have said, okay, let's make a circular city, let's make a square city. No, let's make a long line of a city. Oh, I like that. Okay, how much is it going to cost? Maybe roughly around about $1 trillion. Sure, let's do it. Let's bring some, top architects and engineers from all over the world, and they came, and as you said, they're interested. They're probably thinking, yeah, what an idiot, but they're thinking, you know what? Let's just go with it. It's just I'm going to make $100 million. My buddy's going to make $200 million. Go for it.
Here's their philosophy. Okay, their philosophy of these Saudis, okay, so is to do something that is so unique that the world has to pay attention to. Okay, because if you think about it, Saudi Arabia is not a rational place for it to be a business center. Okay,
yes.
Because it has especially when the oil and gas is not the source of
and the baggage
energy
of Islam.
anymore.
And the baggage of Islam.
The baggage of Islam. Exactly. So it doesn't make sense for it to be a business hub. So that's why, I don't know, UAE has managed to be a business hub, and Saudi Arabia has it.
Because
right?
it's much smaller. It's easier to convince the West that, hey, look, we've laxed our laws, our traditions are different now. We've modified them, so it's okay. We're not going to arrest your women. But even then, we hear these isolated cases where a couple would be arrested for kissing in public or something. So, but Saudi Arabia is a lot more scarier place.
Yeah, but the idea is that if people just come here because of these crazy projects that we have, okay, eventually when they're all here, because they're already all here, they're not going to leave, because now they're all connected and they already have infrastructure here, and they already opened the offices here, and they already have meeting spaces here, and it's already a business hub. So once it becomes a business hub, it can't stop being a business hub, because their networks and the connections and the offices has already been made, right? So they're like, let's just go crazy so that we are so eye-catching, and people are like, oh my, they want people to be like, oh, these crazy people are just throwing money, so let's just go and open business offices there, and factories there, and infrastructure there, because it's just raining money. And for that, and once they come, and then we run out of this whole season of raining money, then they're already staying here and they're not going to leave. So that's their philosophy. But for that to work, these projects have to actually finish. And there's a big question if they're going to finish. We'll see, though. We'll see. Wow. Again, I'm not saying it won't. I'm just saying it's irresponsible gambling. To have your questions answered on the next live stream, become my patron today. You can do so with as little as $1 a month. Link in the description below.